Okay, let's start. Thai, Malaysia. You came in and learn. Oh, mm, very important moment for us. Yeah. And then we talk about Hainan settlement and the converse with conscious. Then prayer for blessing and Hyojong. Now we'll talk about practice true love. Uh, talk about in within our families. Well, the three four great apartment, three great kingships in our family pledge. Mm, The we will also use the eye of our heart to look at our family. We can really have the feeling of God's true love, and then to experience our family love relationship. So how can we do it practically in our family? That's read some father's word first. Uh, the settlement point of the four glimpse of heart is conscious. In the midst of conscious, there are four realms of heart, which physical body and conscious are connected. Children's love, siblings love, conjugal love, and the parents love. The point where these four kinds of love are completed is settled in the place connecting to love of first night of marriage. So then where God lives, God is living in the sexual organ, origin of unity of love. God created human to man and woman separately. Separating to two means there is a reciprocal distance between them, and in order for them to feel the stimulation of love when the two meet together, that is why reciprocal relationship is essential. Why sexual organ is created? It is for love, for life, for lineage, and for conscience. Without passing through sexual organ, there's no love, no life, and no lineage, and no conscience. This God's word. I when I dreamed of my wife, my wife was watching TV. So in the dream, to nurturing our love. I always give testimony about my blessing. I want to share this to you too. I'm 6,500 blessed couple. Mr. Nakamura is a 777 couple. Their matching is like extremely different. When father matched them, is really father really think our eternal life and to match us. My time is father use a picture matching. So what kind of spouse we will be blessed? We really don't know. You also picture matching. You do not you did not know their face. That time I did not have even picture, only have a name and a number. Then I went to Korea. There, that for me, I have to have absolute faith. So if I struggle, my eternal salvation will lost. So that I determine any kind of spouse is okay. I will accept. So that kind of how to say determination. So when I went to Korea, uh, I was thinking when I look at the people and around the girls, I think a person like this, maybe it's hard for me. I have all kinds of uh, the feeling then. And true fathers, uh, like a message from the true parents, like in my heart. Uh, like a true father is asking me, what are you hesitating? You quickly receive blessing so you can remove your original sin. So that's I try to talk to myself. I have to receive this blessing in order to remove our original sin. So my conscience told me, this is, please believe you are eternal, unique, the only spouse, the ideal spouse. Please believe her. So I never heard the words like this for because I was struggling. Then there, I was really to separate. I mean, separate the evil mind from true father. So you want to receive or not, like that. So then my conscience give me this kind of voice. It's really very amazing. So I was worried. So I was meaning my own thinking. If my spouse like this, my like that, or what to do like. Mm, mm. Blessing is from God, from Messiah. For me, she is the only ideal spouse that's from God and true parents. Why I should have to worry? So why I need to feel those worry? When I think of this, my heart become more calm and peace. Then I can relieved. This is the eternal, unique spouse, ideal spouse that God give to me. I have no reason to worry about it. Mm. So then I can really submit myself to God, and I arrive the venue. So there's so many people, and we were called by number. What? So then you hear the number, then you try to find your spouse. The, there. There are many beautiful sisters and passing by. I never saw beautiful, cute sister before. So many beautiful sisters there. So you seldom can see them in Japan also. Uh, in our church, in the 20 years old sisters look like 50 years old. Hairs dye. So, but here, wow, the girls are making have makeup, beautiful hairstyle. You never see sister like this in Japan. Mm. So I was so shocked. There's my no, I cannot see. I cannot externally look at people. So I try to remind myself. So don't in Japan we say don't think, don't touch. In order to separate from the Satan, we always taught by this. That's the way we are trained. So when so many beautiful sisters appear, so you really struggle. I should not see, but in the holy, my spouse beside me in the holy wine ceremony, you can see my spouse has a wrinkle in his eyes, and there's a white hair on her back, hair on her head. Then if you see, compare the beautiful young girl, they have a long hair. Then I would tell myself, don't look at them. So that's Korean sisters. That's Korean sister. They are really beautiful, makeup and dress up very well. But Japanese sister is completely different. So when so I should not compare my wife. I try to remove my evil mind. That time, I heard my voice from my conscious. My, she said Yoshida. That's my name. He said, do you understand? This sister, why she has the white hair? You understand? How in order for her to see you, to meet you, she really working hard in the witnessing every day. That's why she has the white hair. Yoshitata, you understand why this girl has a wrinkle on her eyes? Because in order to meet you today, she every day fundraising, go through suffering and hardship. That's why there's a wrinkle on her eyes. That's all for the sake of you. I heard the voice from my conscious. So I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I really grateful. Then I have this spouse. So we have the blessing, holy wine ceremony. Then after blessing, we go back to airport. So our brother sister, we drink coffee together. Mm. Some say I don't have confidence to continue my the blessing. So some say like frustrated. Some they worry about their blessings. Then there I said, say I testify. I was really struggle, but I heard the voice of my conscience, because your spouse really go through suffering in order to have this day to meet you. Do you understand that? How precious is your spouse is? So I appreciate that their hardship they gone through. Then my brother's companion, they say, okay, I understand. So I will try my best too. Mm. That's why I share this testimony. Mm. I want to say that in the beginning we do not have love between two of us. Our love is nurtured and means a big. We have the love after we start family. So there's no love in the beginning place. So you would in the beginning you will not really feel like in love actually. So in our daily life, you try to how to say raise up, grow that kind of love between your spouse. Those are HTM member, married couple, they love each other, so they get married first. So so that's a different case. So many. mm, to see some married couple, because they also after married they struggle with their spouse because of their own thinking. So we the same, yeah, we also have to we have to nurture the love between the couples. So you have to look into your spouse's eyes, the heart behind the eyes. You can see how your spouse is happy. You can the spouse is like your wife, like your sister, like your mother, that kind of feeling, that kind of a close feeling, and then you can feel her feeling as your own feeling. So that's the very good discovery. So every day I saw when I watch my wife watch the TV, is happy. Then I was like, she's very happy. So you can feel the feeling that you want to be with one with him with her. So what is the chonigu is just like this. This is the chonigu. So the chonigu can be inside yourself. The love. The love you love your spouse is the feeling is like this. Just it is inside my heart that I can feel. In the beginning, our lecture, the video, the Mr. Sudo's videos about sharing. He is our very elder member here in Japan and a very famous lecturer. He also testify my one day this one. He also attend this one day seminar and testify. Uh, the four great rhythms of heart, the point of the four great rhythms of heart is inside our heart. So it's inside our conscious that in, that she was very inspired with this point. So in your within yourself, you can really feel that kind of love. Then you can continue every day have that experience. So my the beloved wife is always like always inside my heart. You can really feel like that four great realms of heart is inside you. Mr. Sudo also mentioned about this. mm, that he, we have to respect our spouse and really love love the feeling of love toward our spouse. Then you can really feel it and then really appreciate that, be grateful for that, and then continue it, then nurturing your love but with your spouse. For this, look into the person's eyes and then share joyful feeling together. We want to practice this work. This is to nurture our four great realms of heart and the three great kingship, meaning to by looking into the eyes of your family member and feel the joy together. God, what is God's love? What is true love? It is a love that you want to be together forever, want to be together more, even living together, still want to stay together more, even sing together, still wanting to sit together more, even talking together, even feeling together, even listening together, still wanting to stay together. So between our spouse, between our children, we must nurturing this kind of love. So when the moment your husband and wife or your children are happy, we try to look into their eyes and then share the happiness. We have the couple here, the husband, when he's eating the peanuts and very happy. Why he's so beautiful? Why he's so happy with eating the peanuts? And then look at his eyes, and then like feel the this a very cute the husband. Why what is his feeling? And then try to look into his this eyes and this young person. That close feeling, and try to feel the feeling inside him. Just like uh, with our so through your spouse, through your children, try to feel them their feeling. So have the sympathy. So when you husband, uh, the wife very happy eating this lunch and the beef. I look at the wife. She's so happy. She's so happy with the lunch. So happy. It's her happiness also my happiness. Mm. So happy. We are so lucky. Uh, this is a person that I was so how to say how to I'm so longing for. Mm. Our original mind in reading our original mind, we're really longing for that our spouse. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? You understand? Thank you. Our members, members really understand it. If you, I was thinking if members do not understand what to do, but if they understand, then everything will be fine. Their four gradients of heart can be fulfilled. They God's love in willing in the bosom of our heart. Just try have to activate it, then use our eye of heart to see it and enjoy, rejoice together. Those feeling that the close feeling with your eternal, unique, ideal spouse together. Then the couple can experience the couple conjugal love every day, every day. Bring back your self-awareness and then love each other, then God can come down and dwell within yourself. Then you can feel God, and that kind of conjugal love, you can really experience it. That's why uh, couples love. Uh, uh, when the couple unite in one, meaning physically, spiritually, God can really come down and through a sexual organ, the couple can become one. The love can become one. Then parents and child, between parents and child. For example, those have daughters. Raise your hand. Daughters. You have daughter. Raise your hand. Okay. Many of you have. If your daughter, she bought a new dress and then try and then see the mirrors, then the mother come and see. Where did you buy this dress? How much was it? 9,800 yen, almost 10,000. You just buy something again like this before, diba? You should not buy this. They're wasting money. Then your daughter will be very frustrated. Next time I will not show in front of mother. I will not show the dress I buy. I will secretly buy. Then you will close her heart. She will close her heart. So instead of doing like this, then when you see your daughter is trying the new dress, then she was so happy. You ask, where did you buy? Oh, so nice. That's the best. You have to feel that like you buy the best dress for yourself. That's the very suitable one. So, it fits you very well. Wow, you're lucky, great. And then the daughter, that's the moment you were in one heart with your daughter. And the daughter will think, mama understand my heart. I'm in one with mother. That's the feeling they will feel. Yeah, that means you have the common base together. Yeah, through that you can connect together. Like child go to soccer, doing soccer, then say I have a 1 point today, and report, and if I then quickly go and wash and then eat. So doesn't respond to the boy. So, today I got 1 point. I said, oh really? You really so good. Really, you are really my child. Okay. Uh, you are the treasure of our house, of our family. You are the hope of our family. You are the treasure of the school. Oh, great job. So you have be proud of them, and then praise. Then the son will really so happy. Then the son will feel very happy. I'm the child of my father. My father is really happy for me. I'm very happy for the sake of my father. I will do more. So your sons are happy. You should become your happy as well. Then you feel it's like your own. So that way to deal with your children. Then the parents and child can become one. Like this, our parents and child and grandchildren, then like this, when they're happy, they can unite in one and rejoice together. That's look into the eyes and then share the joys together. So in our conscious, so we can have that awareness, then to look at into person's eyes, then you can feel his feeling, and you can feel his joy, and you can connect together. So bring back your self-awareness, and then use the eye of heart and look at him, and then look at into his eyes, and then feel his heart, and be in one and rejoice together. So every day, this you have to share with your children like this. Then you will feel you want to be with your family forever, eternally. So your heart always be in one with, always longing for your children, longing for your family. Then, so this kind of couples love and then your children's love, then you can really have a deep experience. Brother and sister, please, you want to try it? Thai and Malaysia. The family love. I think you have a very strong family band. In Japan also, that because of the era change, the relationship, the connection with between the husband, wife, and children. Through this, we can really improve our family relationship. I believe also the family in this era also change in everybody living under the same roof, eat together, but the heart is not connecting together. So we can really share the heart together with our children, share the heart with the spouse. When we think are we reaching this state, usually it's not. That's why family fed. We have to deal with a family problem. We really look into our family members' eyes, and then up to our grandchildren, this three generation, we can live the kind of life. And that's where we can practice the life of kingdom of heaven. And then express our gratitude to our family member. And this so far we have talked about the established concept and the conventional concept. Mm, we really have to build a kingdom of heaven, but it's really hard for us to feel because we have those established concepts. That's why with that concept, we look at our spouse and our children. That's because of the fallen concept. We use that concept. We try to deny others. So we have to remove those concepts and use our eye of heart and look at our spouse's conscious and look at our children's concept conscious, and then appreciate them. My wife. Mm, she's sick. Then she could not do the ordinary how to say the care for herself. So I have to cook in the morning and do the laundry. So that's my job. Because she cannot do it this. But those work suppose I mean those work she cannot do it now. But I I I I look at her eyes and always appreciate what she has done so until now. She really support. We start family, and then she really support, and then we build up this our family. Really, I have to express my gratitude by words. But my wife said, "Please do not say like this anymore. Well, I'm not so good as you said, so please do not say like that anymore." But I didn't listen to her. And one day I tried to think it over and over. my wife said, I'm not that good. Please do not say that anymore. So maybe what she say is the truth. Let us, my wife is sick. Those things wife should do, cooking or shopping or cleaning or laundry. Suppose the wife will do. Some the wife even will work, but externally you can see the husband has to do all this work. It looks like husband is pitiful. uh, my wife also feel in debt to me. That's why if I say like this to her, she will feel guilty in her heart. So then so that's why she say I'm not a good person like what you say, so please don't say like that. Then I always say no. When my difficult time, you really support, uh, because I have been doing a lot of mission work, so mm, but she really support me. That's the things I cannot forget of how she support me. So I just continue appreciate what she has done for me. Mm. Though even he cannot do those house chores each time, still I am and appreciate her. I still want to appreciate what she has done for me. Mm. Sp- uh, s- Spouse, what best spouse or middle quality spouse or the worst spouse? Who is the one decide the spouse for? Mm. Also, our children, the best children or middle quality children or the worst children? Who will decide the quality of our children? That is ourself, actually. I myself. Mm. That's why use your eye of heart and then try to discover the person's original nature and appreciate, find his original nature and appreciate that. mm, that's the way of happiness, right? So who is the one determining the value of your spouse, of your children? It is yourself. That's why. So from the words that you can make your to make them become better and better, become the best child. So to find the God inside your spouse, find the God inside your child. So centering on God, then you can make a really true family. So I the one to have to practice to realize it. Externally, externally you can appreciate, you be grateful the things you can grateful to your spouse, to your children. Those are, no matter maybe something he can accomplish, don't think that this, or if you cannot do this you're bad, don't, that kind of thoughts. uh, is that correct? we are we are using some concept to judge people. That's our habit. we we are doing God's will and providence. We always have to meaning have a goal and then march forward. It's we think if you can do the goal it's good, if you cannot do the goal you are bad. But in reality, in real essence is, so then those people cannot fulfill the goal, then slowly gradually left and then disappear. Mhm. That's why once again we we not this concept. We should embrace all, because all are God's children. So we have to this we must have this kind of eye of heart. Mm. From the lacking of love, or then people become resentment. So all these kind of things we should not continue anymore. We should have to really feel their heart and really understand. I mean, we can feel the sympathy of our brothers sisters, and we can really support each other. Mm. We have to build up this kind of a Simjong culture of heart. That's why your spouse uh, try to express your gratitude by words. Recently, um, some of our brothers or the parents they pass away. So this within our time on earth, we have let's some of them really regret they couldn't express their love to their family while they are on earth. That's why we have to continue express our gratitude to our spouse, and every day, and try to nurture, nurture, cultivate the love. This, we have to experience. We have to build the environment to experience four great realms of power, three great kingship, to cultivate, to if you cannot experience what a waste of life. So we have, please look at your family's eyes and enjoy together. Then the God's love will be cultivated in your heart. Our conscience, four great realms of heart, we have to cultivate them in our hearts. Next, also, it will also determine our position in the spirit world. In the family, we can fulfill the four great realms of and the three great kingship, and then the complete the God's love. Then we go to the spirit world. And the spirit world, spiritual world is composed of three levels: upper level, middle level, lower level. And what kind of word is upper level? That is the place where those people to go when they die according to their conscience. They did not have any guilt in their life. That world, they are full of clear, bright light and filled with love. Parents and children love each other, siblings love each other, husband and wife love each other. They all unite as one and rejoice together. That's so nice, right? Look into eyes and rejoice together. That's the world. Uh, Next is the middle level, spirit world. That world is the place where those people to go when they die. They feel some guilty according to their conscience. They commit some mistake. Their spirit self were affected by, but they did not commit the murder, fornication, or robbery. They strive to follow conscience, but they were not able to follow completely. In that world, the pain they feel is almost the same when they were on earth. When you heard about this, maybe my spirit level is like this, right? The problem is the next world. The next world is the problem is the lowest level and the cold hell. If the a person try to have exam with the light of his conscience, he will feel so ashamed and cannot bear it at all. That is the world where those committed a lot of in indecent deeds. They have hurt a lot of people's heart and physically, even physically body, even took away people's life. Those people whose life are involved with prostitution or fornication will go to this place. So which level of spirit world are you heading? Who will decide your destination? Is the devil the one will bring you to hell, or God will appear and be the one to judge you? In fact, it is not like that. The one to determine your position in spirit world is the conscience inside you that always be with you since you were born and guides you along into your life. This is Mr. Sudo's words. When you heard about this, how do you feel? If we follow the voice of our conscience, then you will go to the level spirit world or upper spirit world. If if you can fulfill love, you can reach a high level of spirit world. Next, you cannot deceive your conscience. It records everything about you as if on a videotape. The detailed record of your life is assigned a number and the story in the spirit world. Everything from the time of your birth to that moment. If you follow the voice of your conscience, then it would determine that will determine your destination in the spirit world. That's the way it is. So if you can fulfill love by listening to your conscience, then no, that is the way to decide where you go in the spirit world. Conscious takes precedence over parents, over teacher, over the entire universe. This is because it is the home base of love that God desires. God is the parent of parents, teacher of teachers, and the king of kings. The person who is always mindful of his or her precious conscience should become a righteous person, sense and divine child. In our family pledge, we have become the filial piety and patres and saints and divine sons and daughters. But substantially, I mean, practically, what should we do? How to do? This is it. If you, if you, the person who is always mindful of his or her precious conscience should become righteous person, saints, and divine child. Meaning to follow and follow and serve. Follow your conscience, serve God. This here is very clear. Explained here how to become a filial child and the saints and divine son and daughter. And words that can make people happy. The words I say is make people and God happy or not. Let's take a break today until 6 o'clock. We will finish the seminar. Let's have a 15 minutes break and then the last section. Let's take a break. Thank you.